Hello, my lovely air signs. This is going to be your week ahead reading. Let's see what we have going on for you. All right, we start with the King of Swords, so air sign energy. This is really telling you to think about things in a logical way. So there might be some things where you need to find some balance, and your wisdom and your logic is going to be your strong suit. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this might be your divine counterpart. This could also be a business partner. I feel like this is somebody who really is like business focused. She's in the reverse, so it could be somebody who's really jealous or even malicious that might be kind of acting out. So you need to use your logic in that situation. You're also going to need to shift your perspective that something isn't quite as it seems. And so if you change the way that you look at the situation or you view it differently, you're going to find a solution. I think you're going to overthink it, or you already are. You might be losing sleep over this, or you're really nervous and overthinking the situation. But I feel like you really want balance, and especially with your person. It does look like you want to go forward towards union or some sort of stable commitment. And I feel like this might be somebody that's been in your life for quite some time. They might also have their guard up, or they're giving you some sort of dose of tough love right now. So I think that you both need to kind of work together in order to come up with some sort of solution or compromise. You might both be really confused on what the next step is, or if there's a way to get out of this after an argument. But it does look like you will be victorious. So I feel like if you really kind of put your brain to the test, you're going to find a solution. Just don't overthink it. It does look like somebody's guard is super high right now. So that's going to be important that we learn to let those things go, and that we do have to let go of the past in some capacity, that we can't live there. So we're going to have to make some new memories. But some memories from the past could be returning or resurfacing, especially during all of these retrogrades. All right, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like your person could be very driven, passionate, outspoken, somebody who's maybe very charming and kind of gets a lot of attention, and that might kind of bother you or ruffle your feathers. It looks like you're trying to work towards building your empire or securing some sort of financial independence, and we do have the opportunity for new love coming in. So if you're currently not with somebody, then I feel like this is someone new coming in. I also feel like you could be rekindling an existing relationship as well. The King of Wands. So we have two pairs here. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords as well, it looks like. So I do think that there could be multiple people in your life right now, or that you feel like you have multiple options. Maybe you feel like your person has multiple options, but maybe you're also starting to get noticed for something in life. It does look like there's some sort of heavy burden, or there's been a lot of backstabbing and betrayal somewhere that needs to be released, especially if you feel like you've hit rock bottom. The Four of Pentacles tells us that we might be hoarding resources out of a fear mentality. So are you feeling kind of stingy or like greedy about things? That might be your ego that's talking. So it's time to really eliminate that. There could be a lot of competition either at work or in your personal life, or there's just a lot of animosity, confusion, and fighting going on, and we need to let go of that. It's time to work on, oh, a bug just hit me in the face. Sorry, guys. It's time to work on things that actually matter for your healing. So pulling the swords out of your own back, working towards things that are goals of yours, and really kind of focusing on the good instead of the bad. So let go of the pain from the past and try and go forward. You do look like you're in a period of rest, or you need some recovery from something. It could be some heartbreak. It could be that you're just burnt out and exhausted. So use your best judgment and try and rest. You are going to need to stick up for yourself somewhere. It's like you have to either have really strong boundaries with people right now, or you're going to have to make what you want known so that people know where's the line in the sand that they can or can't cross. The King of Cups. We have three kings on the board. So this tells me that there could absolutely be some sort of competition when it comes to your romantic life, or for a partner that maybe you view as a romantic interest. The King of Cups is very romantic. He's very loyal. He's trustworthy. Wears his heart on his sleeve. You might embody all three of these kings, and if so, that's fantastic. And if not, it could be other people vowing for their affection, your person. It does look like the Spirit is guiding you to take a leap of faith and try some new things this week, and that you might need to communicate exactly what it is that you're feeling. It does look like there's a new opportunity for abundance coming in for your finances as well. Either some new blessing, new business idea, but something that pays off. So you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to choose what it is, what direction you want to go, and that's going to include facing your fears this week. Remember, I was saying that there might be a lot of choices, especially where love is concerned. That's where you're going to have to really use your logic. You're going to have to listen to your intuition, and remember that everything that glitters isn't gold. So you're going to have to see things for what they are in reality, not in fantasy land. So make sure you're making wise decisions about love. For others of you, there's something or someone that you have to walk away from because nothing else can be done. It's time to go within, seek some introspection, and figure it out. We have the Queen of Cups. This might be your person. You might be seeing her as very nurturing, very empathetic. She might be the mother of your children or your future, but you want this person in your life because they bring that nurturing element. You're tired of dealing with thieves, liars, cheaters, and manipulators and otherwise untrustworthy people. So eliminate those as much as possible, set those boundaries, and don't let people cross them. The Knight of Wands. So I do think that this person is trying to come in with some sort of passionate offer. I do feel like you could be a little bit jealous if there's people trying to step on your toes, and you do need to walk away from the toxicity or the chaos that's been around you. It's been a long time coming. This has been a very heavy burden. You've been carrying it for a long time, so it's time to finally release that. The Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're needing to gather your confidence and your courage to be able to actually make a bold move or to go towards your person. And that might be something that has taken either a lot of time, a lot of patience, or you've had to come up with some sort of well-laid plan in order to go forward. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you've already planted seeds. Like, this isn't something that's necessarily new for most of you in this reading. There is new opportunities for love, but I feel like for most of you, this is something that's existing. It's been in your life for a while, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. So it's like, should you stay or should you go? Do you want to go forward into a stronger commitment? Is it something you want to walk away from? You have some choices to make. You have been waiting. There's been a lot of the waiting in this situation, it looks like, and so it's time to really visualize what you want the future to look like. So stop overthinking it. It's time to make some plan of action and go after what it is that you actually want. Let's see what kind of timing we have for you guys. All right, no, something was denied for your highest good or denied for toxic behavior. That's where you need to walk away from. If something isn't working out and it's toxic and you know it is, it's time to leave that behind. Triple three, clear a path to keep moving forward. Don't give up and keep going. So if this is a goal of yours and this is part of your future plans and it's not a toxic situation, then you need to clear a path, get rid of the things that are obstacles so you can keep going in a new direction towards what it is that you want. You need a break, so make rest a priority because burnout is very real. Exactly that. If you're burnout and exhausted, you're not making good decisions. So you do have to take that into account. And if you are exhausted, set some boundaries. Maybe turn your phone on Do Not Disturb for a little while, take a nap, refresh your mind, and you can go forward in a new direction. Within hours, things are starting to change for you, and Valentine's Day might be very significant for some reason. All right, divine timing. So it's up to God when it happens. I do feel like for some of you that a lot of this has been divine timing, that it's like it just doesn't matter what you do, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So proceed with caution. I do think for some of you there's really something or someone that you do need to leave behind and you do need to walk away from because it is toxic and we don't want those going forward. We want something that's balanced and something that's healthy. 111, your ideas are manifesting. Stay positive, meditate, and raise your vibration. So that might help you also to rest and recharge. And 555, it's time to take action, deepen your spiritual practices, and know that changes are on the way. So either changes you're making or changes to the situation that might be being made, and do it and go for what you want out of life. So I feel like patience is definitely required, but you do need to stay positive about the outcome and know that changes are happening. Whether you see them or whether they're happening behind the scenes, know that things are being coordinated to happen in divine timing. That's what we have this week. I hope it helps. We'll see you soon.